boats in your picture all the way up there. We'll get a replay of the start. And this is the final race of the day for all the marbles. The most valuable points paying race for the men. It is the boys' first varsity 8, and it looks like your two leaders are going to be Belen and Sarasota Crew once again.
So we've seen these two programs been battling it out all the way from the freshman and lower boats right now here into the ultimate championship race, the boys' varsity 8. Belen, I believe, has had the fastest times in the heats, and Sarasota Crew will be looking to turn that on its head to see if they can't get back on. We've seen race plans play out. They know their competitors. They know what each other are capable of. Right now, Belen is holding a 2-seat lead over Sarasota Crew. Those two crews appear to have pulled themselves out to a decent lead. Winter Park doing a nice job here, trying to get back into a spot for a medal.
And if the second varsity 8s were any indication of what's going to happen here, this is almost deja vu between Belen and Sarasota of what happened. Belen got out to a 2 to 3 seed lead and kind of just sat there waiting for Sarasota Crew to put in the move and try and sprint through, but Belen was able to respond and win the second varsity 8. If that's any indication of what's about to happen, I fear we may see a Belen Jesuit Crew walk away in the end, but still a lot of race course for that to flip. Sarasota Crew has plenty of time to respond, but Belen is starting to move again in the middle of this race.
Right now it looks like Oars is currently in the 3rd place position with Space Coast and Winter Park also tracking them. But it is right now Belen. They're moving out to about a half a length lead. They're past the halfway mark. This race is going to be over before you know it, and Belen is really putting it and pouring it on.
Yeah, Belen is really looking like they're really locking on with their bodies. They press, and you can see how all the power that's being transmitted by their feet is going through a solid core and out to those handles. They are really, really locked on and moving away very nicely.
The acceleration is starting to pay off for them here. Half a length the advantage as they enter the final 500 meters. Let's make some noise on the shore. Let your voice be heard, because Belen is leading out Sarasota Crew by half a length, but they're going to need a little extra push coming down to the line to really consolidate this. Belen's sprint is incoming here. They're going to try and consolidate this state championship, but Sarasota Crew is never going to give this up. Half a length now for Belen and walking.
Walking, heck. Sarasota Crew is holding them and starting to move into them. Here comes Sarasota Crew. They're trying to get into them. Belen is holding them off. We got ourselves a battle royale between the two top men's crews here in the state of Florida, and they are flying.
Belen is flying indeed. Look how it almost looks like the boat wants to rise out of the water and just take off into the air, because they're into the final 250 meters. Here comes the Belen sprint now. They've taken another 2 seats in the past 10 strokes, and that coxswain wants to see open water as they come down to the line. It's Belen Jesuit looking for another state championship in the boys' first varsity 8. They are your defending champions, but here comes Sarasota Crew starting to surge. It is maybe too little too late, but
Sarasota Crew is the fastest boat on the water right now. They are making a big run. Can Belen hold them off? Yes, they can. They've got 6 seats and they're going to hold on, but what a great race between two titans of men's rowing here in the state of Florida.
Belen Jesuit takes the win in the state championship here in the boys' first varsity 8 final. Sarasota Crew half a length behind, and Oars is going to do well to overturn Winter Park's fast start and claim the bronze medal. Winter Park across the line in 4th. Space Coast comes across the line in 5th, and it's going to be tight across the line. It looks like the Bowl School is just going to take 6th place over Plant High School in 7th, and the Episcopal School of Jacksonville is going to round out the pack in 8th. And look how thankful they're for Belen here. Congratulations to them. What a race there. What a performance. And they will look at the time. 4 minutes and 25 seconds. That is sub 130. That is about a 128 if my math serves me right. What a time and what a skill.
128 splits at the high school level? That's right.
Wow.
I don't remember seeing that.